All that was for nothing. Is this a rodeo? Cowgirl deal?
Wow. He likes the cowgirl. Hey, welcome back to Still Whiskey. I'm Devin.
I'm Vince.
I'm Rich.
And today we are reviewing another Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Yep.
This one's the B Batch 524. 11 years, 2 months, 130 proof.
B-batch.
Should be good. Maybe.
Going cow on it.
I do. I love the Elijah Craig barrel proof bottles. They are outstanding, and we
Don't
are.
worry, I'll take care of it. You keep going.
Here, you want my phone?
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Here you go.
No, I got it.
Well, now
You missed your opportunity.
So anyway, I do love the barrel proof offerings. Do you remember last year we reviewed? I think it was the B batch, maybe even last year, where they went, we're no longer a 12-year age stated, and it was like a whole big thing.
Yeah.
And it was better whiskey than we expected. I mean, here's the deal. Not every batch is created equal. Some of them are just better. Some of them also not amazing. I don't know what you just did, but this one is 11 years, 2 months, coming in 130.6 proof.
Yeah.
B batch, which means
It's very similar to the last year's last B
yeah,
batch.
I'm pretty sure.
It's like
I'm
11,
pretty sure.
11 years.
I can save us all a bunch of time and just say this is going to be pretty average.
You're a hater.
No, I like it. It's just A is not that great, B is average, C is fantastic. That's how it goes every single time.
You did make a good point earlier when you said they should charge different prices for different batches because they are pretty consistently. C, for example, is always really quite good.
Yeah.
But this one, we're about to find out.
Let's go.
Thanks for my glass.
Devin, why don't you go ahead and explain the B524 business? If not, I will. It's fine. So B means it's their second pour of their year, their second bottle, second release of the year. 5 is the month that it came out, which would be May in this instance, and 24 would obviously be the year 20. Whoa, you got a little excited right there.
So you wanted me to explain the batching, not necessarily what B meant.
That's exactly what I said.
Perfect, got it.
Rich cracked the code.
He did
To his
figure it
own
out.
question.
All right.
But yeah, if you don't know or haven't seen, so last year's B batch was the first year that they stopped doing a 12-year age statements.
What are you giggling about over there?
He mooed it up again.
Yeah.
B batch.
Rich likes the B in this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, go straight to drink.
I do love these. I have a lot of their barrel proof products. I think Elijah Craig does a stellar job. I don't drink small batch anymore. I don't know about you guys. I just don't drink small batch.
I brought some small batch rye to a party a couple of nights ago.
Just a straight rye?
Yeah, just because I was like, I'll just bring this.
So you're going a little cheap on it?
Yeah.
All right.
But the barrel proof offerings, I think, are generally...
Yeah. Typically,
where
the
it's
A's,
at.
like Vince was getting upset about, is they're not as good from what we've seen.
Yeah.
B's sometimes have been good.
Was A...
C always seems to be the typical, the best.
Was A episode the marker one? Was that
A's typically are the marker.
marker, like Sharpie type deal? If you haven't already, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments if you tried this. This is our first time cracking this guy open. Let us know what you think.
All right.
What do you think?
I'll tell you.
A little hotter. A little hotter in the nose. What?
It's over 130.
Yeah.
From the nosing that we're on.
Well, now that I tasted it, I can smell it better.
It's better than
Honestly, I don't get much more than
Ooh, wow.
ethanol on the nose, to be just honest.
A little bit of the graham cracker.
Yeah, it just smells.
A little cherry. A little oaky.
I was gonna say on the nose, I get a little bit of the dark, like the chocolate covered cherry.
But oaky though.
Yeah.
Oaky though.
Yeah. All right, trying it.
I think it tastes hotter than it smells. With the
I don't know if I agree with that.
Ooh.
I think it smells hotter than it tastes.
Doesn't taste bad. It's
No.
very
No, it's not.
like the proof. Like so, this is the thing. So when we did the C9 23,
Which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, go check it
that
out.
proof you didn't taste it at all.
But it was.
I remember.
Correct.
This
Such a good
one,
whiskey.
you definitely taste the proof. They were both in the 130s. It's not bad.
No, it's actually I think it's better than I was expecting.
Than you expected for a B batch?
Yeah.
B batch. A little peppery.
Yeah. Pepper. It's got that zestiness that you get in the high proof lot, where it's like.
It's a little harsher than I think a lot of the other ones we've had.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Like on the back end, like it's just harsher. A bit more bite to it.
I'm finding myself really liking that kind of harsh
The proof.
proof. Like
You want to feel your bourbon?
I want to feel it. I want it to grow some hair on my fingertip.
But don't you feel like, in as much as that's really cool, and you're migrating and you're having these higher proof bourbons, but then when you drink something that you might have liked 5 years ago,
Right.
and it's lower proof, you're like, oh, this tastes like
Water.
meh,
Yeah.
meh, you know. So,
Well, go ahead.
what would your grades be on this, fully knowing that B's are better than A's and C's are better than both?
Yes.
That took you a moment. You're like, what did he just say? What is your grade on B524?
All right. So I think it's one of the better Bs that I've had.
True. I'd agree with that.
But as far as just general experience, a little oaky, strong proof. I like it. It's a B- for me.
Yeah. I think C plus fits for me.
I'm a C plus.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that through.
Yeah.
I'm a C plus, leaning more towards the C than the B. That's why I do that.
Yeah.
But I agree that if you were to say, hey, here's the lineup of all the Elijah Craig B batches,
Yep.
this one would come out higher than a lot of the others.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, what about value?
Strong.
Strong. Strong value.
It's $75. I mean, for me, I think that the B should be $75. 70 to 75, I think, is a good price for that.
But you
bottle.
think that they should be priced differently?
I do.
You think that A should be the cheapest, I think, option?
Yeah.
I see.
Then it's like a stair step.
Yes.
So the
I'd like to
C's
pay
consistent.
55 or so for an A.
Oh.
I'd pay 70 or so for a B, and I'll pay
I pay quite a lot for the C.
quite a lot for
Yeah.
the C's.
Yeah.
So,
I think-
but I think it's a B minus for as far as the
Yeah, I think for
price
me
goes.
with a value, by default, Ledge Creek barrel proofs, since they're limited, automatically start at a C because I will always buy it one time.
Have a C.
Just this one time, right? Like I'm
That's true.
buying
That's
each
true.
one.
You do literally buy
A,
every
B, C, yeah.
single one that comes out.
Yeah. I will say this has moved up to probably, I don't know if it would be at a, I think it's a fair deal. For B, it's a fair deal. I wouldn't be going to buy B again. I'd say the only one I've tried to go buy again was the C's, the C batches. So B minus, C plus is probably where the value for me is at the price that it's at.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think this is a good price for the poor. I would probably give it a C. This bottle specifically, I'd give it a C.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd buy this one time. Sure, no problem. But I'll also say this: if Elijah Craig barrel proof prices keep going up, those grades are gonna go down. Why? Because I think that there are some stellar options that are coming in at really good price points, like the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, like Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Like there's just other barrel proof options without getting into the 90. Oh no, they went up to $110.
There's bottles that are higher proof, not quite this high, that are at our liquor store all the time. That when I'm out of them, I go and get them. That aren't this good and are the same price.
Which bottles are those?
Lux and Row, for example.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think if you like the Elijah Craig flavor profile, you're gonna stick with these, right?
Yeah.
I think that's
Sure.
what brings you to like the wild turkey, some of the other stuff. Like there's different flavor profiles.
But then
to them.
again, the Larceny barrel proof, the black labels come in, and you're like, those are good pours too.
Yeah.
But they have the
Weeders,
same
they're
A, B, and
weeders,
C
and
problem.
they are cheaper, but from what we've seen, Larceny is of the Heaven Hill because it owns both of them. It's the budget version.
But
And
still
so-
good whiskey.
Anyways, still whiskey.
Still whiskey.
We like it.
Like,
Don't break that.
comment, subscribe. Go easy.
Yeah.
Stop getting so excited.
Yeah. Get subscribed so you can see when we get the C batch what we think of that one.
I'm
That's gonna be
excited for
fun.
the sea batch.
Hey.
We'll see you next time.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.